Hello again, it's Neil from Neil's Han Dynasty, coming to you from outside, the outside world. All of this will soon be part of the Han Dynasty. Yeah, it's California, I don't want it. You guys can have it. I did a report a couple days ago about how Russia is going to, after it takes over Ukraine, it's a guarantee, they're going to give a good portion of the Ukraine back to Poland, because Poland owned a lot of it before the UN, or the breakup of the Soviet Union. Back when Poland is going to get their traditional land back that was taken when Ukraine was formed. And I know you guys probably don't believe me. You're like, yeah, whatever, Neil, we didn't even watch that report, so it doesn't matter. You probably didn't. But it doesn't matter, it's recorded. So even though I stick my ass out on the line and have things recorded. What's up, Gandhi? Oh, you sexy guy. I do it because I know I'm right. Very much so. I know I'm so right that I'm going to bring you a report on how Poland, the Han Dynasty rules, Poland has taken the first steps to make northwestern Ukraine a colony of Poland, or something like that. I got the report right here for the exacts and specifics. Here we go.
Ukraine. What is sawing their relationship? Is the relationship gradually improving, or is something else brewing in the background? Hi and welcome to TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group, the EU. The Polish government is putting up hurdles within Brussels, making it impossible to provide help to Kiev. Until now, all assistance from Poland to Ukraine is just a sham. If you think Warsaw is helping Ukraine out of solidarity, you mistake it. The true intention is something else.
Nice
Poland
picture.
seeks to make Western Ukraine what it was before its formal independence, that is, Polish colony.
A Polish colony, which is the map. A couple days ago, shared an article, a story, had a map of what would happen to Ukraine after Russia wins. Poland's expansion was significant. That's also a great way to have Poland shift, instead of help Ukraine, not help Ukraine, because they know they're going to be able to annex a whole crap load of land that was theirs 20 years ago, something like that. And same with Hungary and one other country. I did the report. You can go back and look, see what countries are going to gain land that's now called Ukraine after Russia wins. Poland just made the first legal moves for this to happen. Without a war.
There have been several reports that claim that Poland wants to annex Western Ukraine. Yes.
Boom, yeah.
Poland had plans to invade and seize territorial portions in Western Ukraine. Polish officials obviously denied this, and the Western media continues to remain absolutely silent. Historically, Western Ukraine was part of Poland. It has been governed by Poland several times in history, including after the 1921 Riga Peace Accord. Hence, it is highly likely that Warsaw intends to do the same again. But the recent geopolitical storm poses a problem. Ukraine is already in a state of war, and Poland is part of the European Union that has expressed its allegiance to Kiev. Hence, Poland cannot simply go ahead with its annexation fantasy. But Poland's current crop of leaders are one of the sharpest ones around. Polish Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki and President Andrzej Duda have placed their pawn in such a position that without even firing a single bullet, Ukraine is itself allowing Western Ukraine to become a Polish colony or a vassal state. The Ukrainian parliament has passed legislation that allows Poles to legally stay in Ukraine for 1.5 years without needing to obtain any special permits, while enjoying similar rights as Ukraine. The bill on special guarantees for Polish nationals won the support of 283 MPs. The law is now going to get signed by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. This legislation would provide Poles with the right to employment, economic activity, education, and medical care in Ukraine. Olga Sovgiria, the Deputy Speaker of the Ukrainian Parliament, stated in mid-July that in addition to these social guarantees, Poles with European credentials, such as physicians, nurses, and obstetricians, will be permitted to work in Ukrainian state clinics. Zelensky's office stresses that Ukraine is granting special status to Poles as a gesture of gratitude for their assistance in the midst of the crisis. While the Ukrainian government praises their
Anyhow, there you go, folks.